If you've never tiled before, it's easy to think that cutting tile is complicated. Actually, with the right tools, it can be simple and DIY friendly. Here are some simple tile cutting tools that enable DIY installation of wall tile, like for a backsplash. It's important to note that you should use safety glasses and gloves when cutting or nipping tile. Typically, over 95% of backsplash tile cuts are straight. The MusselBound tile cutter is a simple score and snap tool that is quick, precise, and efficient. It's durable and cleanly cuts wall tile up to 14 inches in length and up to 1/2 inch thick. Once you've measured and marked your tile, place the tile onto the cutter base against the front stop and center the mark under the scoring wheel. Adjust the edge guide left or right and tighten the knob. Place the scoring wheel on the rear edge of the tile and slide the scoring wheel with medium downward pressure to score the tile glaze. It's important the scoring is one continuous motion and only once per tile. Without moving the tile, lift the lever and set the breaker bar onto the tile surface slightly in front of the front stop. Apply increasing downward pressure on the lever until the tile snaps. Smooth any rough tile edges with the MusselBound tile sanding block, first with the coarse side and finish with the medium side. If you have multiple identical cuts, like cutting subway tile in half, only the first tile needs to be measured to set the tile edge guide. The remaining tiles are just placed against the edge guide, scored, and snapped. The MusselBound tile cutter makes perfect straight cuts on a variety of tile and meshed back mosaics. Sometimes you might have irregular cuts to fit around outlets, cabinets, or windows. For these, you can use the MusselBound tile nippers that are ideal for making small adjustments. With the MusselBound tile nipper, always take small, controlled nibbles from the tile edge inward rather than cutting in the middle or directly cutting on the target cut line. Attempting to make cuts that are too big will result in the tile breaking beyond your target cut line. Place the edge of the tile about 1/4 inch into the nipper jaws and squeeze to crack the tile. Smooth any rough edges with the MusselBound sanding block for a finished professional look. The MusselBound wheeled tile nippers function more like scissors. The wheels are placed more in the center of where you'd like to cut. Which tile nipper you use for wall tile is often personal preference, but wheeled tile nippers are recommended for glass tile. Occasionally, your project may require unavoidable L or U cut shapes, like these. Both will require an angle grinder like this one. Should you need to do this, there are plenty of YouTube videos to show you just how easy it is. Together with other MusselBound products, you will be DIY installing wall tile to add the beauty of a new backsplash to your home.